Good evening to one and all present here. This is Mahima Chaudhary from RK College of Agriculture, Sihor University, RPS KVV. Title of my research problem is Host Pathogen Interaction of Trichoderma Strain with reference to chickpea wilt management. First of all, I would like to tell you about the crop in which I am working. That is chickpea, which is one of the major legume crop and grown in subtropical and semi-arid region. Generally, this crop is mostly grown under dry condition as it requires less irrigation. As you can see in 2019, the production of chickpea crop in the world, India and in Madhya Pradesh was 14 million ton, 10.09 million ton and 4.6 million ton, of which MP shares 40% of production in the national basket. According to the Nene and its co-worker, in 1981, chickpea crop is confirmed to be infected by more than 50 pathogens. And in India, chickpea wilt is most destructive and limiting factor, which prevents farmers from realizing the potential yield of this crop. The symptoms is normally seen in early stages of crop up to the late podding stage. Chickpea wilt is caused by both seed-borne and soil-borne pathogen, that is Fusarium oxysporum, Forma specialis ciceris. As you can see in the picture from left, first one is the healthy seedling, second is the affected seedling, and you can see the drooping in that. And the next one shows the symptoms which appear after few days of drooping. And the last one is seen after 30 days of sowing, that is discoloration of xylem vessels. Let us talk about some agricultural challenges which we face. That is, how can we maximize the production of chickpea? How can we promote the use of bioagents for crop production instead of chemicals with reference to sustainable agriculture? And last, how to gain the trust of farmer regarding new technologies and reduce their cost of cultivation? The next is the objective of my research work, that is to identify trichoderma strain. That is to identify effective trichoderma strain against Fusarium oxysporum ciceris and its efficacy against chickpea wilt management. The next is to study interaction of trichoderma strain with different biocontrol agents. Third one is to study interaction of trichoderma strain with different genotypes of chickpea. And the last one is to study plant growth promoting ability of trichoderma strain. The next is methodology, which I used during my research work. That is, first of all, I would like to tell you that this experiment was conducted in Department of Plant Pathology, RK College of Agriculture, Sihor. Now, according to the first object, first I did pathogenicity test by root dip method, and then I identified effective trichoderma strain against pathogen, that is Fusarium oxysporum, Forma specialis ciceris, under both in vitro and in vivo condition. As you can see in the picture, the first picture you can see that is the growth of pathogen in petri dish. The next one is the microscopic view of Fusarium oxysporum, and the third picture shows the roots of chickpea which are dipped in broth of FOC. That is that was done during the process of pathogenicity. And the fourth picture you can see, that is the control pot, which is absolutely healthy. And the last one, you can see the symptoms of wilt. I have also studied the interaction of trichoderma strain with 20 genotypes of chickpea, of which 7 were normal cultivar and 13 were differentials. Also, interaction of trichoderma strain with different biocontrol agents was also studied, that is under in vitro condition. And at last, I also recorded the growth parameter of all genotypes to see the PGPR effect of trichoderma or bioagents. As you can see in the pictures, these are some of the pictures of my field and of my experimental work. And at last, we come to the results and solution to agriculture challenges. That is, according to data of my research work, maximum growth parameter was found in the genotype which I have mentioned here, that is FLIP10 259C, DCP9 92, 3, CPS1, and Chapa. Out of all these 4 varieties, the first one is normal cultivar, and the rest 3 are differentials, which reacts differently to the pathogen and under field condition. All the above genotype shows endophytic nature of trichoderma. And T1 and T2 strains of trichoderma was found superior than T3. It was seen under in vivo condition, that is in the field condition, and maximum seed yield was observed in the combination of trichoderma strain and Bacillus aerophilus strain under in vivo condition. And the next and the last one is under in vitro condition. T3 strain of trichoderma showed highest inhibition percentage, that is 74.80%, and T2 showed minimum inhibition percentage, that is 38.66% against Fusarium oxysporum. From this result, we can also suggest some solution to agriculture challenges. That is, we can suggest genotype which shows best performance under field condition with minimum wilt or disease incidence. Compatible bioagents can be suggested as consortium. Sustainable agriculture can be promoted, and little efforts can be made to reduce cost of cultivation of farmer. Also, as we all know, the use of chemicals for crop protection poses a threat to environment, and it is harmful to humans and other living organisms. So the use of bioagents for disease control and for yield improvement, it is a viable alternative. Thank you.